This is Steve coming at you from our dock. It's Wednesday, late August. We're in the middle of a run-up to a big event here on Puget Sound. It's the Wooden Boat Festival at Port Townsend, and we anticipate showing up at that festival with at least 1, 2, 3 wooden vessels, wood hulls that are part of the project's core belief, which is nautical relic guardianship, or NRG. That means we reclaim old vessels and repurpose them into exceptional marketing assets. And as such, we're making a play for a very small number of founder spots in the group that are essentially going to be total giveaways. I mean, way over the top delivery of extra goodies, benefits than we normally would be giving out, even at this early stage in the tribe's history. And there's 13 of these. Some of them are already taken. Just 13. They're going to go quick. I can't say exactly if all of them will be gone by Labor Day, which is in a week, or even if they'll last the next 48 hours. I really don't know. These are going to go out to quite a few people with means, and they're not very expensive if they're being shown to people that have a lot of money. The cost is $1,500. This is a very, very common fee in the entry level of the top tier space. Several of our embedded operations have what we call the vanilla product is $1,500 or $3,500 or $5,000 or more at the kind of entry level, and then the products go up into the 10 to 20,000 range beyond that. So $1,500, while it might sound high compared to a $300 MLM fee or even a $500 MLM fee, it's not. It's something many of us have sold over and over, and many of us have sold much, much higher level products. And when you consider it as a percentage of what you would pay for a McDonald's franchise of $1.5 million, it's a tenth of a penny. And you couldn't even get a McDonald's franchise, and it'll make more money than a McDonald's franchise, and it'll be less stressful. So it doesn't make very much sense from a logic point of view why we would charge this little, but it's going to come with a very, very big bonus of in excess of $100,000 worth of matching grants, including cruising privileges, including physical things that you would pay money for, a lot of money for, way in excess of the $1,500, as well as private coaching, which you would pay a lot more money for, as well as lifetime boot camp, live in-person training on a whole bunch of different things that would cost you an order of magnitude or more, especially for a lifetime access pass to what we teach, which doesn't just include marketing technology. It includes sailing and nautical and outdoors, and you name it, we teach it. So there's a few of these. You want to check in with us to see if there's still one left. When this hits the wire and somebody with influence just calls a few of their friends, they'll be gone maybe within an hour. So you really don't have a lot of time to think about it, sleep on it, ask your favorite mensch or guru or your significant other who controls the purse strings whether or not it's a good idea, especially if they're not going to give you an answer for 3 days. Don't do that. Choose whether or not you want to do this, and then just do it, because these won't last, and you're likely to call too late if you dawdle on this decision. This is a maneuver for a decision maker, for a visionary, for a venture capitalist, for somebody who puts money into the limited partnership in real estate before the building has even been broken ground, or to the horse racing syndicate before the horse has actually been bred, that they're going to have to wait until the horse is bred and the horse gives birth and the foal turns into a colt and the colt turns into a mare and the mare wins the Triple Crown. That's a long throw. This won't be. This will be weeks, and the money will be multiple times what you put in at this level, simply because the fee is so low, and this fee is going to go up. It's going to go to a $10,000 level entry point this coming month, and maybe even middle ground, multiple five-figure entry point, like 25 or 50,000, because we're going to put the money into vessels, and the vessels are going to clone themselves, and then we're going to have bigger vessels, and then we won't charge 5,000 or 10,000. We'll charge 25 or 50. And that's simply because we really don't need very many people to buy these larger assets. And this is an exclusive group of people. This is not mass marketing. This is not, we're trying to build 800,000 people so we can make $100,000 a year off of a bunch of, I don't want to be derogatory here, but small dollar items. This is not the Costco, Walmart model. This is never going to be the mass marketing of very small dollars of products. We're not interested in that. We're going to be selling very high dollar products to a very elite core of people who we pick very carefully and vet very carefully. And we're not letting anybody in unless they're in line with our values and with what we are looking for in a person that joins this. Somebody with influence, somebody with means, somebody who's done this before, somebody who's entrepreneurial. That's who's getting invited. And if you're not one of those, you're not even going to see the invite. Never mind be able to get in. You can't just waltz in and plunk down your 50 large and just get in. We're not interested in that person. We're only interested in the ones who've already demonstrated. There's already a history of helping, of underdog guardianship, of being the person who pays it forward, of the people who care and who want to do the right thing for the world's living systems, and who want to help kids that are going to die again tonight, or pets that are going to get slaughtered again today. There are certain causes, certain underdogs out there that we're looking for, people who are already guardians of those underdogs, and those are the people who are going to get the invites. So if you're seeing this in conjunction with an invite to this project, it's because we've seen something in you. We've seen your history. We know who you are already, and we've already approved you for membership. And that's meaningful because not very many people are going to get this opportunity, especially with a 60 or 70 to 1 over delivery. It's going to end up being 100 to 1. 100 times your 1,500 in this very small early round, because it's so powerful what we can do with that money. With one boat it becomes two, and with two it becomes three, and then we're buying 100-footers, and pretty soon we're buying islands and mountain ranches. And it's not going to take very long, and people aren't going to realize it happened that fast. How did it happen that fast? Well, it took a very long time for us to design this, and now it's time for it to just blow up worldwide. And it's going to happen fast, and people aren't even going to know what just happened. They'll go away on vacation, and they'll come back, and we have $150 million worth of assets while they weren't looking. That's how fast. And that's hard to process. You have to really see this from the inside to really see what we're doing and why it's so powerful. It's going to be difficult when you're just watching it on CNN or in a game on a cable channel, or you happen to catch a glimpse of it again from somebody's email because they're on our list and you're not anymore because you said no to it. So Look really carefully. Don't take a lot of time to decide. It's going to be a very big month of September, and this is just the run-up to some very interesting teachings and gatherings and assets that are going to come into the group in the next few weeks. This is Steve, aka Paul Marks, signing off from the end of Ardoch and Shilshole Bay Marina.